Hello, I'm Ted, and here I am to help you with benefits of me for childhood trauma survivors.
Hello Poppets, I hope you're well. If you had dysfunctional childhood, it is more than likely that you had no one who would calm you, soothe you or reassure you in times of conflict or difficulty or in the aftermath. You were left alone to deal with your own feelings and emotions and you never knew how to cope. As we grew up, our nervous systems adapted to live in this fight or flight mode, hypervigilant, and it was just our normal state with higher cortisol levels than the average. Always on high alert, hypervigilant and sensitive to your environments, our body never resting and our brains always the watchman for our nervous systems. Innocent, vulnerable, scared become your preset mode. You became used to being comfortable with self-soothing techniques. Our nervous systems do not function like everyone else's. So do not treat yourself as though they do. Our cortisol is higher than the average person. Our nervous system is more delicate and we need to take care of our stressors and soothe our nervous systems and our body and best way we can cope with everyday life. So, teddy bears, they help us feeling safe. And there's different sorts of benefits that can come from having a teddy bear. They are comforting and soothing, restores your sense of safety. It gives your brain a shout out to feel that you are safe and secure. Emotional support and regulation. The soft texture and the feel of a teddy bear not only comforts but also releases feel-good hormones including oxytocin, serotonin, dopamine, which calms our nervous system in turn and lifts our mood. One of the most important things is it comforts our inner child. Teddy bears are soft, comforting and feel like security to our inner child. It helps with our childhood trauma and it's all about regressing back to our inner child and seeing how we can make them feel safe and secure. A teddy bear brings us back and comforts us both as an adult and our inner child. It releases oxytocin, as I was saying, and Google says that oxytocin, often called love hormone, promotes calm, trust, bonding and a general sense of well-being. It lowers your cortisol. As I will say in many of my other videos when I'm talking about childhood trauma, our survivors' bodies are constantly flooded and looking to be always hypervigilant, and cortisol is just there, poised, ready, waiting to be released at any time because it is used to it. It keeps us in a state of fight or flight, and slight triggers can cause the body to be flooded. So cortisol is one of our main stress hormones causing trouble, and things like a moon face, weight gain that you cannot get rid of, and general other nasties in the body that I will talk about in another video. We need to be mindful of our cortisol as trauma survivors, and a teddy bear is one of the most effective ways of calming our nervous systems. It also improves sleep, better sleep quality, releasing chemicals, like I said before, in the brain. It also releases melatonin, the chemical released as we wind down to go to sleep at night, lowering cortisol and releasing melatonin, the natural states that we should be in to fall asleep, which trauma survivors have trouble with insomnia. Hence our high cortisol and low melatonin. This is the perfect neurochemical balance. So there you go. Have a cuddle when you go to sleep at night. It lowers your blood pressure, lower heart rate, lower blood pressure, releasing calming chemicals as a knock-on effect into your body as well, lowering your states of your body. It reduces physiological stress. Physiological stress is the body's biological response to any demand or threat that disrupts your internal stability, activating hormonal and neutral systems to maintain the homeostasis. So releasing adrenaline, cortisol and bodily functions connected to hypervigilant state, as we've said before. Another thing with trauma survivors is we do suffer with disassociation and grounding ourselves in times of troubled circumstances. So trauma survivors have a tendency to disassociate from our bodies, minds, and in times of trauma, in PTSD flashbacks, and in overwhelming situations in our everyday life. In these times, we feel the need to be reassured, anchored, and bring us back to our bodies in times during these stressful, overwhelming situations. So teddy bear is a perfect example of just feeling and bringing you back to your body, and deep breathing with that as well, humming, can help you reassurance and just ground you and bring you back to yourself. So the next thing is, during therapy, you can either hug a teddy bear or you can wait till you finish your therapy session and then come home and hug it. Personally, I tried therapy and it was horrible. I didn't like it at all, and I just relived my trauma over again. It made me come home and just want to cry myself into an oblivion, and I just wanted to rock until I no longer existed. I just had too much trauma to get through, to live through. So I got home and I sat on the bed and I got Big Ted and I wrapped his arms and his legs around me, and I put subliminal soothing music on in the background and just literally cried and got it all out my system. So they are a perfect comforting tool. Stress and anxiety reduction. Releasing the chemicals is the hit that the body needs instantly, and it just calms you down and brings you back. It's good for relaxation and just getting you back to your body, releasing the chemicals, and yeah, it's all just goes hand in hand. So UNICEF in Australia states that the benefits highlights the importance of teddy bears as a vital resource in the recovery process of childhood trauma survivors, providing the tangible and emotional support system that can aid in emotional healing and personal growth. So, teddy bears are brilliant for anyone who has been through childhood trauma. It regulates and calms our nervous systems and lowers our cortisol. So, you're never too old for a teddy bear. They're always by your side, comforting, and just feel lovely. Hope that helps. Take care till next time. Like and subscribe. Love you. Take care. From me and Ted. Bye.